Reason why we're here is at around 1:20 a.m., the BB car service in East New York received a call to dispatch a driver to a location where Prince was going to pick up a passenger. At that time, Prince pulled over, called the passenger. Passenger told him to wait 5 minutes, came downstairs, got in the car, had him go a few blocks, and then told him to go back to where he picked him up because he forgot something. That's usually the story, is they forget something and they want the car to circle back. It's happened numerous times. Prince told him he couldn't circle back because he had to go 3-4 blocks before he could circle back, that he would prefer for him to get out there, walk back, and he would wait for him. Unfortunately, the guy got upset, got out the car, pulled out a gun, and told him that he was going to rob him and kill him because he's not giving him any other choice. At that moment, Prince saw his life being taken away, stepped on the gas. As he stepped on the gas, the guy pulled the trigger, missed him, and shot him on his right cheek. Fortunately enough, if he hadn't taken off, he would have blown his brains out. As you can see how close the bullet came to. What we don't understand here is this guy has a phone that Prince called, communicated with the guy, has the guy's name, and he still commits this crime. What we're saying here is the following, and the message that we are delivering is this following. The New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is offering a $5,000 reward to anyone that could give us information on who shot Prince. Prince is here by the grace of God, by a miracle, is what I call. I call this the miracle Prince. He's 54 years old, is married, his wife lives in Nigeria. He's got 5 children that he supports. And that's the life story of so many immigrants that come to New York and drive a cab. We are asking the district attorney, Eric Gonzalez, to make sure that he prosecutes this case to the fullest extent of the law. We are asking the judge not to grant bail in this case because we are certain that this guy, when caught, you will see has a huge rap sheet. And because he's protected by our bail reform laws, he goes right back out into the streets. Judges must have the power, district attorneys must have the power, and the NYPD must have enough time to present their evidence before the charges are dropped. And guess what? There's one person that can, by the signing of an executive order, could change all of that. And that is our governor. She could make our city safer. She could make our drivers safer. She could make every one of us safer by removing the bail reform laws for those that it should not apply to. Of course, it's going to apply to someone that's caught peeing in the street or jumping a turnstile, but not someone who shoots a man and tries to kill him. We tell our drivers always never to stop and argue or dispute with the passengers because you never know what their intentions are. For a few $100s, this man was going to lose his life. Probably for a few dollars, he was going to lose his life. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Prince so that he can tell you the miraculous story of how and why he is breathing today. Prince.
Thank you. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My case of survivor is, I take it as a miracle because I don't know how to put this. I ain't supposed to be speaking to you right now. I'm supposed to be alive by the incident that I witnessed a couple of hours ago. It's so scary. I haven't witnessed, I've been watching this kind of thing in a movie. I haven't really witnessed it, or I haven't seen this kind of thing up close the way I witnessed it a couple of hours ago. It all started, I work for a car service named BB Car Service in Brooklyn. We're located in Brooklyn in East New York section of Brooklyn. So I was responding to a call at early morning of this hour. Around the call came through around 1:20 a.m. this morning. So I responded to the call. I got to the location at 1:26 a.m., 6 minutes after the call came out. And I called the customer, I called the passenger. He said, "You're outside?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I will be right there." So I was waiting. I waited for him for like about 5 minutes, and then he came out, walked out, get in the car. I asked him where he's going. You know, I confirmed his name and his drop-off location, and it was accurate with the information that I have. I started moving. So when I get to, I didn't even leave the block yet. I was still at the traffic light at the same block that I picked him up. So the light was red. Immediately the light changed. I wanted to make a left turn. Immediately I got to the intersection of the street. He said, no, take me back. I said, take you back. You want to cause accident? Hold on, let me finish the turn. And then he was still yelling and doing all that. So when immediately I finished my left turn, I pulled over. I said, what is it? He said he left something. He need me to take him back. I said, well, that's your house right there. You can just go because everything here is one way. For me to go around, I have to go up to 4 blocks and circle back. Why you can just cross the street and go get whatever you. I said, I'll be right here. I'll be waiting for you here. When you come, he started yelling, calling me all sort of names that I wouldn't repeat here and everything. So I didn't pay him no mind. It's like it's a regular routine. So I didn't pay him no mind until he says, I might have to. He said, don't let me kill you here. Still, when he said that the first time, he was still sitting in the car. I didn't pay him no mind. I didn't take him literally because he was saying so many things already. Then he opened the car, step out the car, like the door is open, his body was still against the door. The door is still open. He refused to leave or close the door and stuff like that. And then he said again, I might have to kill you. Before he said, don't make me kill you. Now, when he stepped out the car, he says, I will have to kill you. I took everything that you have. So at that point, that gets my attention. Immediately, I turned back to look at his face one more time. What I saw is the gun pointing straight at my head, at point blank. So at that time, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I had to make a decision to hit the gas, and I don't know, every other thing followed. And he fired the gun. Once I guess he's watching me, but the car moved so fast. So I shifted as a result of the car shifting. That's what I think at this point. As a result of the car shifting, so my head also shifted. And then he missed the target and he fired the shot right almost, immediately. And because mind you, my foot was on the gas while my head was still like this, because I don't want to give him any sign that I'm disobeying him or so I was calm, but my foot, I just put my head was still there. So that's why before I could get in position again, even though the car is moving at this point, I believe that's how he fired the gun. I missed my head, and unfortunately it tear my skin. All these things was stitched and everything. But like I said, I'm the luckiest man alive. I'm the luckiest man alive, so I can't complain. So that is the story of today, and that is what I've been into since morning. I'm right from the prison coming here, you know, because of the scheduling issue. So I haven't even getting a sleep at all. So that's my story. Thank you.